There's dirt on my hands, strong like a tree. There's roots where I stand. Oh, I've been
Hunt, fish, shoot, back out on the range today, bringing you guys the Sig P365 XL. I want you guys to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel, and ring that bell. With the 365 XL, Sig made this in conjunction with the P365, the original one. It has a little bit of a longer barrel on it, a longer grip. They added a little bit of a beaver tip. Sig's P365 XL. This is a larger variant of the standard 365. It's not a whole lot bigger. It still fills that micro compact size portion. This has a little bit longer grip on it. It does have a beaver tail on it for your high grip, which makes it really nice when you're shooting. I have not shot the 365 XL. I have shot the 365, the standard one, a lot, and I do really like it a lot. However, it's not what I carry all the time. I do carry it on a very regular basis. With the 365 XL, it does come with an optics mounting plate on there, so you can actually put the Romeo 0 or your RMSC footprints type sights on there. And I'm sure in the aftermarket, they're gonna come out with something for the new RMR CC. It does have night sights on it with your green dot in the front and rear cocking serrations. On this model, I'm very against it, but it does have an actual safety on it. I hate safeties on defensive handguns. They should never be there. On a 1911, 2011 style platform, it's absolutely okay because it has a grip safety, and the way that you have to actually get down on the gun, you have to sweep the safety, and it just works. It's very intuitive. On a defensive handgun though, for concealed carry or duty usage, I don't like safeties. You're just gonna forget to use it or turn it off when you actually have to defend your life or somebody else's. And that's been proven. In addition to that, this pistol has a very nice grip texture, just like your 365, and then they have a blade type trigger on there. With the blade type trigger on there, it breaks at 90 degrees is what Sig claims, and I'll show you guys real quick on that. The firearm is unloaded, just so you know. Obviously, we're showing this firearm safety. So we're gonna pull back on that trigger, and you get to a little bit of a wall. There's some creep, and then it breaks. It's a nice clean break, really, once you get to the point where it actually breaks in a short reset. The reset's very nice in this pistol. It's probably not as audible as a Glock. Most pistols never really are. Glock does a very good job at making that nice audible reset, but overall, it's a very nice trigger on here, and it feels good. The pull weight on it is fairly low. It can't be anything more than probably 4 to 5 pounds, which is just fine for a defensive style handgun. No ambidextrous controls. However, you can flip around your mag release here on the side. You're going to get a 12 round mag and a 15 round mag with the 365 XL. Your standard 365 has 10 rounds. This has 12. Then you have a 15 round one that's extended. Overall size comparison, this is very, very similar to your Glock 48. It's not as long by about 1/4 of an inch, yet this has a 3.7 inch barrel, and you're going to get a 4-inch barrel on the Glock 48, which you guys have seen on our channel before. Overall though, this pistol has a ton of nice features. It does have a rail on it that Streamlight has come out with some lights for it that do work well with it. But today, like I said, I've never shot the XL. I've shot the 365 a lot. I'm going to shoot this, give you guys some impressions, shoot it on some steel. I'll shoot it out about 50 yards like I did with my 48, and then I'm going to compare it to a 48, and we'll shoot them side by side. And then you guys can give us an opinion what you think. For the video, I will use the safety on this firearm, even though I really despise of it. I will show you guys that it's on there. I'm just, again, they just have no place in a defensive handgun, so. Okay. All right. Malfunction. All right, let's take a look here real quick. So, looks like it may be just the round, but a light primer strike most likely is what happened with that one, because it smacked it pretty good. That round just didn't go off, so. Either way, malfunction related. So, All right, first few rounds of the 365 XL went very, very well. Obviously a malfunction or maybe just a light primer strike. Whether it be the round or this, I haven't experienced any malfunctions round related from my Minuteman Munitions Elite Blue Coat stuff. Not out of my 48, not out of a VP9, not out of a 320, not out of an M&P, and not out of my Staccato. So could be the gun. I'm not real sure. We're gonna have to shoot it tomorrow, find out, but this gun has been fired before, so these aren't the first few rounds out of it. However, the gun does shoot very well. It's a very, very nice trigger on it. Again, just not a big fan of the safety, but I'm not gonna take that away from the gun because you can obviously get this firearm without the safety on it, which I and I think everybody else in our group here would highly recommend. Yeah, shooting good. Probably just a little bit of a downfall is on the 365, really it's on both of them. The mag release on it is a little smaller when you really start to compare it to something like on the 48 or even the Springfield Hellcat. Both of those are very pronounced and very easy to get with gloves. This is a little tougher with gloves, which not a big deal because most of the time on something like this with a concealed carry type firearm, you're not going to be wearing gloves. Today I'm doing it just because it's a little chilly out today, and I don't mind shooting with gloves. It's not something that bothers me, but so I'm gonna take them off real quick. We'll shoot a few more rounds with it and then give you guys some final thoughts after I reach out from 50 yards with it. Now right here, we're gonna just shoot this now at 25 yards, see how it shoots on a steel. See if I hit that small one. There we go. Yeah, I can't say without a doubt though that 15 round magazine on the 365 makes it a lot better and easier to shoot. The grip's a little bit short is how it feels overall, but not bad. I mean, it is very concealable pistol and certainly fits that bill very nicely. All right, we're out here at 50 yards now. We're gonna shoot the 365 XL at that. I shot the 48 at it. Hit 5 out of 10 with that one at 50. So let's see how we can do with the 365 XL. So not bad, I think about 5 out of 10 on that maybe. So somewhere close to it, but overall, very similar when it comes to shooting this distance with it. At least I know it can do it. It shoots fairly accurate. I know I had to aim a little higher once I finally figured that out and was able to knock down about 4 shots in a row then at the end. But overall, very, very nice trigger pull on it. It's light, feels nice and crisp. I do really, really like the trigger on it. For me, it's really a toss-up between the 48 and this when it comes to trigger, just because I do prefer that Glock trigger pull. I just really like it, and a lot of people do, and it's very repeatable. But Sig really nailed it with the 365 when they made it. So let's actually take that Glock 48. I'm gonna shoot it, and then I'm gonna shoot the 365, and then go back to the 48, then go back to the 365, and I'll just compare the two of them and give you guys my final thoughts on it. All right, so first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna shoot the Glock 48. I've got 2 rounds, or 2 magazines with 5 rounds in each of those, just to do a couple mag changes in there. Same thing for the 365 XL. To be noted though, the standard magazine out of a Glock 48 is a 10 round magazine versus the standard magazine out of a 365 XL is 12 rounds. Granted, I do have a Shield Arms magazine upgrade for my 48, but that's 15, and then you can obviously go to the 15 round mag for the 365. So they're very comparable in my opinion. So that's why I want to shoot both of these and then give you guys my opinion on both of them. So first up is the Glock 48. All right, that's the 48. All right, now let's go to the 365. All right. So obviously not a whole lot of rounds in there, but I can tell you that the biggest difference that you're going to notice with the two of them is that, yeah, the Glock 48 is a little bit bigger, but it's so minuscule as far as size-wise on that grip that really, with the two of them, I'll show you, they're both unloaded and clear. But with these, you'll actually see that the Glock 48's grip length overall is only, I don't know, maybe 1/4 of an inch, maybe 1/8 of an inch overall. It's not a whole lot on there. They're very similar as far as overall grip length goes. Glock's grip angle that they use is very conducive to managing recoil very well, which I do enjoy. But the 365 XL does a very, very good job of managing such recoil. But what I did notice is that when I went to make those mag changes, I actually had to roll my pinky out in order to get the mag out. And on one of them, I actually had to strip it just because my palm was actually squeezing that magazine into the mag well. So that's something to take note. Between the two of them, though, shootability, they're so darn similar that I'm not going to sit here and tell you that the 48 is better than the 365. That would be a lie. I do like Glocks. I like Sigs. I carry Sig for duty usage, and I carry my 48 off duty a lot and things like that, and I do really, really like it. So between the two of them, I don't think you could go wrong with either one of them. So if you guys did like what you saw today, I want you guys to like, comment, subscribe, ring the bell, and follow along next time with Hunt, Fish, Shoot.